Hi, and welcome to 24MK, where I answer your questions. Today I'm coming to you from one of the trauma bays at the emergency department at Baystate Medical Center. BMC is the only level 1 trauma center in all of Western Massachusetts, the only pediatric emergency room in all of Western Mass, and we're just a couple of steps away from the elevator that goes straight to the roof where the helicopters will come and land and bring severely injured patients into the system here. So if you were in a serious car accident, you would come right here to this trauma bay, which is really like an operating room. There's a huge team of individuals that are always on call 24/7. The results that they get here as a result of the training and the practice that they do are nothing short of spectacular. So we're really very proud of the work that they're all doing. So that's kind of a thumbnail sketch of what happens here. And now let's get to your questions. For your first question, could you please talk a little about the upcoming all-employee meeting? For instance, what subjects will you talk about and who should attend? It's going to be held on December the 4th from 10 to 11:30 in Chestnut 1A, 1B at the BMC campus. Obviously, we can't get all employees in that room, so we're going to broadcast it across the entire system, and we're going to record it because we know that not everybody can break free in the middle of the morning like that. In terms of what we're going to cover in the hour and a half, I'm going to do sort of some of the highlights from the year that just finished, fiscal year 2018, that finished at the end of September. We're also going to talk about some of the key priorities and things that we're going to do in the coming year to improve our performance in areas like safety and quality, particularly patient experience, as well as the financial performance of the system. And then we're going to have the ability for people to submit questions, and the President's Cabinet is going to be available to answer those questions. So we hope it'll be a useful meeting, an informative meeting. It's the first one of these we've tried, and so we're going to see how it goes, and we'll be interested in your feedback. So thanks for that first question. The second question is, what are you reading? Well, reading for me is one of my great pleasures, and I'm always reading something outside of the area of medicine. In the last month, I actually read a couple of good books. One was by Colson Whitehead called The Underground Railroad. It's an amazing story about people struggling to escape from slavery, of course, but with a little bit of science fiction on the side, because the Underground Railroad turns out to be a real railroad in this book. So it's really quite a great read, and it won the Pulitzer Prize. The other one I read was by Susan Cain, and it's Quiet is the title of the book. The subtitle is The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. And so it basically talks about what it is to be an introvert versus an extrovert, how our society seems to favor extroverts, but what value people who are better listeners than they are talkers will bring to a variety of situations. Thanks for your questions, and I look forward to seeing you all in one way or another on December the 4th.